Ida came to PKAVS from a rural community in Aberfeldy where services are very limited. She was wondering where she could get help and support for someone who looks after their husband with dementia, and we were able to signpost and support her on her journey. We're now walking beside her and giving her the help and support that she requires.
I used to think that I was the only one that had problems because I was so inward thinking, and everything that happened I used to worry about, and sometimes I would feel depressed, sometimes I would feel anxious, sometimes a bit of both, and I didn't know where to turn. And now that I've had all this benefit through PKAV, I'm not as frightened of the future now, because even although there was something else I needed, I could still get in touch with PKAV and they would still put me in the right direction. So I'm not nearly as fearful of what's going to happen in the future, whereas I definitely was before I came here. So I think anybody that is a carer and cares about the person they're caring for should ask for help, because then you can do your caring in a far better manner and you understand what's going on.
PKAVS have helped Ida through giving her additional information to different services that's out there, because Ida was very independent. She was determined to carry on as long as possible on her own, but was finding it increasingly more difficult due to the changes in her husband's condition. But once we were able to point her in the right direction, and once she acknowledged that she would accept help, it's made a big change, and it was PKAVS that pointed her in the right direction.
As soon as I come through the door, I know that you are there, and I can go into Alison for my therapy, and the room is peaceful, there are candles lit, there is music in the background. Alison starts my therapy, and now I have got to the stage that I can leave my problems behind for that hour that I'm down here, and now I can relax, and I'm almost asleep sometimes. And then when I get home, I'm refreshed and I can face what's there, although it's always a pleasure. The favourite thing about being a carer at home is the reaction and the feedback that I get when I'm caring for Archie, is to think that when you've done your best to do anything for him, he's so grateful, and you get a hug, and then after 61 years he still says, "I love you." So that can't be bad, Keith. It's almost worth it for that.